Uganda is a country that rarely appears in discussions about missile systems or advanced defense technology. But in recent years, its strategic defense planning has started to attract attention. Located in the heart of East Africa, Uganda faces a unique security environment. It has no coastline, no major aerial threats from large military powers, and its defense strategy has always been built around land forces. But global changes in warfare are pushing even developing nations to upgrade their air defense and missile capabilities. To understand Uganda's missile development, we need to start with its defense philosophy. Historically, Uganda has invested heavily in infantry, armored vehicles, and ground-based anti-air systems designed to defend strategic locations. The goal is not to compete with military giants, but to create a practical, reliable security net around its territory. Missiles, in Uganda's context, are not long-range offensive tools but tactical systems meant for deterrence, rapid response, and protection against aerial threats. The development of Uganda's missile stockpile has been shaped deeply by regional partnerships. Over the years, Uganda has built defense relationships with several countries, including Russia, China, and some Middle Eastern defense suppliers. These partnerships helped Uganda acquire surface-to-air missile systems designed to protect airspace and critical infrastructure. The most common category in Uganda's inventory is the short-range air defense missile system, often called SHORAD. These systems are portable, relatively easy to operate, and well-suited to Uganda's terrain, which includes open savannas, mountains, and dense forests. One of the primary systems Uganda is believed to operate is the Russian-made Strela series of man-portable air defense missiles. These missiles are shoulder-launched and designed to target low-flying aircraft, helicopters, and drones. Their simplicity makes them ideal for rapid deployment in border regions or during sudden security threats. They don't require advanced radar networks and can be operated by small teams. Uganda uses these systems not for aggression, but for defense against unauthorized aerial incursions, including smuggling aircraft or surveillance drones from hostile groups in unstable border areas. Another important system in Uganda's defensive strategy is the integration of Chinese missile technology. China has supplied many African nations with short and medium-range missile systems that balance affordability with effectiveness. The presence of systems such as the HQ-7 or similar variants gives Uganda a layered air defense capability. These systems are vehicle-mounted and use guided missiles launched from a compact platform to intercept hostile aircraft. They offer a faster reaction time than older systems and are sometimes paired with radar stations that can detect threats at a significant distance. While Uganda's focus today remains on air defense missiles, the discussion around ballistic missile programs is often exaggerated. Uganda does not operate long-range ballistic missiles or cruise missiles capable of striking targets beyond its borders. Instead, anything related to missiles is designed with a defensive mindset. Its geography plays a major role here. Being surrounded by multiple landlocked countries means Uganda does not face the kind of maritime or strategic threats that require ballistic missile deployment. Instead, tensions in the region come from border conflicts, armed groups, and political instability near neighboring states. Air defense missiles provide a rapid response tool against unexpected airborne threats. Uganda's missile development is also influenced by international laws and pressure. Missile proliferation is tightly controlled by global systems, such as the MTCR, and Uganda maintains a careful balance between acquiring effective defensive technology and avoiding international scrutiny. This is why most systems operated by Uganda are considered low risk for global stability. They are defensive and short-range and are designed strictly for homeland security. International cooperation in this space often includes training programs for Ugandan forces, maintenance support, and upgrades to ensure these systems remain safe and reliable. A major part of Uganda's modernization plan involves radar infrastructure. Advanced missile systems are only useful when targets can be detected early. To improve this capability, Uganda has been developing air surveillance networks that track aircraft entering national airspace. These installations are frequently located near airports, military bases, and strategic areas that could be targeted in conflict. When combined with missile systems, Uganda gains a layered defense model: early detection, rapid tracking, and fast interception. This model is common in many developing nations that cannot afford large fleets of fighter jets but still need air defense capabilities. Another forward-looking area for Uganda is the integration of drone defense systems. With the rise of cheap weaponized drones in conflicts worldwide, many countries are upgrading their missile systems to intercept small aerial threats. Uganda's interest in this field is growing, and it is expected that more portable systems with advanced sensors will be deployed over time. These systems are capable of detecting small flying objects and using precise missiles or electronic jamming to neutralize threats. For Uganda, drones represent a realistic concern. Border militias or criminal groups often use drones for surveillance. Having a modern defense shield against these tools increases national security. Strategically, Uganda's missile program is less about power projection and more about internal security and peacekeeping roles. Uganda has played a significant part in African peacekeeping operations, especially in Somalia. Having experience with aerial threats from hostile groups, the Ugandan military understands the value of missile systems on the battlefield. Portable missiles allow infantry units deployed abroad to defend themselves against aircraft or drones used by insurgent groups. This experience influences Uganda's decisions at home, where the same systems are used to protect critical infrastructure and military facilities. When analyzing Uganda's missile program, it is important to view it through the lens of regional defense evolution. African nations are modernizing their militaries, and missile technology is slowly becoming part of the strategic equation. However, for countries like Uganda, which aim to maintain peace within their borders rather than expand influence, missile systems are a strategic shield rather than a sword. Looking ahead, Uganda is expected to continue upgrading its missile capabilities with better tracking technology, improved guidance systems, and integrated command structures, linking radar, missiles, and communication networks. The future of Uganda's missile force will likely include smarter, faster, and more accurate air defense systems capable of dealing with advanced threats. The international market for such systems is competitive, and Uganda will choose suppliers that align with its budget, political relationships, and defense goals. Ultimately, Uganda's missile development reflects a broader trend across Africa. Nations are preparing for a world where aerial threats are more common, drones are widespread, and precision weapons are no longer limited to major military powers. Uganda's approach is practical, defensive, and based on protecting its sovereignty. The world may not talk much about Uganda's missile programs, but within the region, they represent a significant step toward modern defense capability.